On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Nick Richards. Grayson Allen is out there with Jalen Green. And it's done in at the 4 spot. Here's Green. That's short off the rim.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. Here's Collier. It's Markkanen on the wing. From deep. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Outside, Green. Nice execution inside from Green.
And right now, Green's got the hot hand, and it would be wise to keep going to him.
Pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A change here. Nurkic just checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Booker's checked in, and from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Richards. Outside, Green. Pass to Dunn. Booker surveying the D. 6 to shoot. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all out. Side shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
Nurkic a screen on Allen. The 3 ball. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Richards has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc, and the results have been outstanding.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
Now here's George. Markkanen, the pass to MP. No good from outside. Suns trail by 9. Here's Brooks. Some solid defense from Filipowski.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Utah with another miss. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Booker against Markkanen. Brooks. The three is in.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
Now here's Markkanen. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Booker! Beautiful work with the baby hook.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
Well, they've closed the gap, and now they're trying to get this to a one-possession game.
Count it!
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Oh, George with a steal. Here's Edwards. Old Green rips down the board. And stolen by Edwards. Now Nurkic. Shoots a three. Brooks with a rebound. Suns trail by 8. Outside Booker. Now pass to Williams. Yes, sir! That one's good!
Yeah, playmaking remains an underrated part of Booker's game. He is more than capable of making smart passes and creating shots for teammates.
Edwards fires! Oh, a silky three from MP.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Williams a screen on George. Rebounded by Markkanen.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Cash!
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Jazz.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Markkanen outside. Now Edwards. Beyond the arc. Williams rips down the board.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
A memorable evening as MP passes 40 points in leading his team to victory. Before you were a star, MP, you were a fan. Is this kind of effort as special for you to experience as it was to watch when you were growing up?
Oh, 100%. It's not that I'm surprised or anything, but it always feels good to drop 30 or more. It doesn't mean much if you lose, though, but if you win, now that's the best feeling in the world. And that feeling never gets old.
Great. Thanks a lot, MP.
Yep.
Over to you, BA.
Great stuff there, Dominic. And that'll do it, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Hey, there he is. My favorite client and the team's newest starter. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Austin.
Yeah.
It's all pretty exciting now, isn't it?
Hey, listen, this is just the first step towards you becoming the face of the franchise.
Oh, well, I like how that sounds.
But it won't be easy, though. You got to establish yourself as the best player on a championship-caliber team.
Oh, is that all?
Listen, but if you do it, the rewards are off the charts, man.
Yeah, well, you know me, Austin. I'm not ever scared, and I'm just crazy enough to believe I could do anything.
That's why I love you, AP. Never change.
All right, MP, you ready?
At the other forward position, 7 feet 1 inch, number 23, Lauri Markkanen. Starting at the other guard, standing 6'8", number 37, MP. Your head coach is Will Hardy. Your Utah Jazz.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Sharp is on the wing. And he'll be paired with Grant. Williams is out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. And for the Jazz, you've got Keontae George. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Filipowski. Then there's Jusuf Nurkic. And it's MP in at the 2-guard spot. And Greg, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
Grant with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. Lillard with the bucket.
Well, you set him up, and Lillard will knock him down. Nice job being ready.
Pass to Nurkic. MP outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Filipowski passes to Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Portland's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. The shot by Lillard wide open. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
MP outside. The shot's good on the assist by George. MP's got 6.
coming right back. MP with a huge three.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear number one, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
The Jazz have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And here's George for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, this is why George's coaches encourage him to keep shooting from deep, because they know he's only going to get better.
And Lillard kicks to Avdia. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Grant, that's good.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Outside Edwards. From outside, off the mark. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. We talked about defending Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Fame point guard. Coach remarked, Dame's been doing this a long time. He scored a lot of points. He knows how to beat any defense. From our end, it becomes about effort, making Lillard work for every point he gets. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And George gets it to go.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Lillard surveying the D. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Avdia. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Now George. And a wide open look for MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 9.
Well, if you blinked, you missed MP getting that shot off.
Here is Lillard. He's got 9. He can come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about timing.
Grant gets a wide open look. Traps in the tray. 9 points in the game so far.
Focus, composure. Jeremy Grant isn't one to take reckless shots from three-point line.
And Utah making a change here. Bailey's checked in. Drew Holiday's checked in for the Trailblazers. Scoot Henderson comes in for Sharp. MP outside. And the 3 ball is good.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Back to Lillard. Shoots the 3. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Outside, marking it. Pass to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Utah.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Here is Lillard. Fires the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And so MP will bring it up for the Jazz. Over to the left wing. The 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Henderson, no one around him. Off target from outside. Jazz have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. MP passes to Bailey. And here's Edwards from the arc. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Right back after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Collier the point with Bailey on the wing. Niang out there with Kevin Love. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Banked in off the glass.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Holiday. Scoreless thus far. Takes the 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, if you look at Holiday's three-point numbers, they're more than solid. It's an underrated part of his game.
Here's Sensabaugh. It's a pick by Love. For the 3. It's good from long range. Sensabaugh has got his second basket of the night.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, waltzes, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Guys, back to you.
Truly an elite defender. Allie, we thank you very much.
Let's go! Keep on dancing! Novak!
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Murray. Sharp comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Lillard subbed in for Henderson. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Trailblazers moving the ball around. A shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Goes back up. And the rejection by MP. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. A 3 from MP. And the Jazz with another 3.
Just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Pass to Klingon. Back to Sharp. Now, here's Grant. Down low. Low block shot on the way. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Utah leading. Here is Edwards. To the left side wing. Fires for 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series. And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Nurkic checked in for Utah. Keontae George comes in for Collier. Williams is checked in for Portland. Avdia comes in for Drew. Good, another from three.
He's got his defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting, Coach. Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else. And he shoots it off the dribble. More
and again for three.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
Shoots off the step back, and it's Lillard again missing. Utah leading by 8. MP kicks to George. George gets a screen from Edwards. The three. Good, another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make, tying it, connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Craig is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Seconds left to play in the first half. Three-pointer, Lillard. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds in this game. Good, another from three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
15 threes for MP, passing that record from Klay Thompson back in 2018, an all-time performance. Boy, how lucky are we?
And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 14, getting a little bit closer on the bucket from Damian Lillard. And so it's the Utah Jazz sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Back right after this.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Utah Jazz.
That rim is looking awfully big to them right now. I'm telling you, even though those shots are tough, they're going in.
Yeah, this lead is monstrous, and there's still another half to go. And next up, a look at the top performers for each team in that first half.
Yeah, they're both smart-driven, extremely talented. They've been putting on a show, man.
Taking control individually and as the leaders of their teams. We are watching greatness.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And Stan, offensively, clearly where the Blazers have the most room for growth.
Well, Kevin, better shooting and playmaking first and foremost. But in particular, improving their rates of assists and turnovers will be key.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Sharp is on the wing, and he'll be paired with Grant. Williams is out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Lillard in at the one.
Well, we all know this is what Lillard is capable of every time he steps on the floor. He's a prolific scorer.
And Nurkic gets it to go.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Lillard, the pass to Sharp. Misses the three.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Clearly, MP has been well coached already on how to support a fast break play.
Williams kicks to Grant. Back to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Avdia.
Great hop. Avdia got way up there.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Outside Edwards. A three ball. And good. He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And Lillard kicks to Avdia. Portland moving the ball around. Grant finds Lillard. Now Sharp from outside the arc. A rebound by the Jazz. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And stolen by Sharp. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. They're obviously disappointed with how things are going. Momentum working right now against them.
And you know, right now for the Jazz, they're climbing up these rankings. And so far, they're among the league's best. They'll certainly look to maintain that success throughout the season.
And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Williams, a screen on George. 3-pointer, Lillard. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
MP outside. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Outside, Avdia. Back to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Pass to George. And here's Nurkic. outside, George. And here's Edwards from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
And your Blazers answer.
And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Holiday's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 21. Grant outside. Williams has a screen for Grant. Pass to Sharp.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
From 18 feet away, rebounded by the Jazz. Filipowski's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
A nice shot by George.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball up until last year. The Jazz, the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Outside Holiday. Grant for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Grant's got 12 points in the game.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And not being as aggressive from the 3-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And here's MP for 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Edwards got 59 points. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Grant outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Nurkic dishes to Edwards. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams. Now Sharp. Grant. That's good. Got 14. MP getting in trouble with the Utah Jazz. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. Back to the action in just a minute. Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night.
And a 3-point barrage, the likes of which we've never seen. This man is etching his name in the history books.
A new group here for Portland. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Klingon. Avdia comes in for Murray. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And Shaedon Sharp subbed in for Henderson. Jazz leading by 22. Filipowski's out there with Nurkic. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Bailey. And it's George in at the point guard. That's the group right now for Utah. There's the pick. Here's the 3. The Jazz with another miss. For Portland, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Sharp, the pass to Avdia. Grant outside. From deep. Rebounded by Bailey. Utah shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. And they get it back. Nurkic, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Sharp with it. Now, here's Grant. Here's Avdia. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
MP kicks to Nurkic. Edwards a screen on Williams. Nice ball movement by Utah. 6 to shoot. Outside, George over Lillard. The shot by George, no good. Portland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Well, that quickness from Lillard is still there, guys. Plus, he can finish it, too.
It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Grant with a screen on George. Lillard from outside. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. MP looking around. There's a screen. George, that's a 2-pointer. Another miss by Utah. The Trailblazers shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Williams has a screen for Lillard. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Utah.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the...
Hits it again. Wow!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Launches it. Rebound by Williams. Sharp against George. Williams passes to Lillard. Now Avdia. Back to Sharp. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana from the sideline.
MP, you broke the 60-point barrier. You carried your team to victory. How, after all that, do you have the energy to stand here for an interview?
Oh man. Yeah, my grandpa used to say, I'll rest when I'm dead. Kind of dark now that I think about it, but the point is, life is for the living. And I got a lot of life ahead of me, Jennifer Quintana. I got stamina for days, and I'm going to keep using it to make moments like this.
Well done, MP. What a game.
Thank you.
Woo! Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Jen. And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And we'll see you next time.
MP, right here.
Miss Harkins.
Thank you. Congratulations on this incredible record, MP. The most three-pointers ever made in a single game. When you made the shot to set the record, what went through your head?
Eyes on the rim. Are my shoulders squared up to the basket? Where's my release point? I know that's not glamorous, but what got me from being a nobody in Vermont to setting a record like this was never losing focus. Every single moment matters, you feel me? Can't let a single one slip away.
Amazing, thank you.
You're welcome.
MP,
Right here, MP.
I have a good question right here.
Hey, my guy MP out here breaking the game, man. Look at all those threes you shot tonight. Hey, you know I'm gonna have to beat that record now. Man, congrats though, man. Enjoy this moment.
Looking to be a part of future Suns games? We've got information on available tickets at our ticket booth or online on our website.
Visit the team's website for more information for availability of any future games.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word SUNS along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Suns fans, our Suns mascot at Takeaway Day is coming.
Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. We've got George Filipowski out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Jusuf Nurkic. And it's MP in at shooting guard. And for the Suns, Royce O'Neal is out there with Mark Williams. Then it's Dillon Brooks. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Green in at the 2. For both teams, this is the first game of their NBA Cup campaign. The goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, B.A. 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. So also keep in mind, point differential could be a key in advancing.
On target from range.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
And here's MP from outside. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Phoenix with the ball. It's a 3-point game. George with a steal. For the finish. And MP throws it down.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Booker no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. Last time they met in Salt Lake City.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Here's Green, following the 3 by Utah. Williams, a screen on Edwards, to the middle. And Williams punches it home.
And Jalen Green has a reputation as a score-first player, but he is expanding his game.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Last year, Jalen Green was twice named Western Conference Player of the Week.
Yeah, and Green was the first Rockets player to win the award multiple times since James Harden in 2019. And, you know, we've seen the flashes, and now on a new team, can he improve his consistency?
Booker. Shot from the low post is good.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Markkanen, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Come on, man. So aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
Here's Green. Oh, good D by Edwards. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. 3-point lead. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Oh, man, they were in total control. Really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Inside. There's the triple. Utah with another miss. Suns trail by 5. Here's Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Really one to watch. Jalen Green is an exciting young star in this league, Richard.
Yeah, he's done a lot of maturing as a player in just a few seasons. Sometimes he looks confident, sometimes he looks overwhelmed, but his overall game has improved.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Williams. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. And it's Allen in for Brooks.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him. Whew. You try to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's gonna be living this one down for at least about a week.
MP, that one's good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Suns have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. A clear look for Green, and once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And so it's Phoenix with it, following the 3 by Utah. Back to Green. Pass to Booker. Clock at 6. 1:33 left now in the first quarter. Ooh, nice D from George. It's George on the wing. And here's MP from outside. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Time to make some noise for you, Dancer.
Bailey's checked in for Utah. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. 5th best, Utah.
You can see the emphasis they put on rebounding. Such a huge part of their game, and one that they didn't ignore.
And you look for bright spots in this developing core for Utah, Grant. What stands out?
Well, I think it's the front court, B.A. You have 2 gifted scoring forwards in Markkanen and Bailey. Then you've got Walker Kessler, an elite shot blocker, manning the middle.
Utah leading by 12. Markkanen outside. Bailey, the pass to MP. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Utah.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Gillespie. 40 seconds left in the first quarter here. And that one's good. Fleming. Now George. Drives to the hoop. And the jam by George.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Iguodaro, he's checked in for Phoenix. Jalen Green comes in for Gillespie. Then for Utah, Love is checked in for Nurkic. Niang comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Collier in for George.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Here's Green. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Green's got 7 points.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
MP getting it done for the Jazz. 7 3-pointers so far. He is completely dialed in from range. We'll be right back after this word. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
They've got Nick Richards. Grayson Allen is out there with Green. And it's Dunn in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Richards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Richards has got his first 2 points of the night.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Bailey. Allen defending. Back to Niang. Pass to Anderson. Niang a screen. 19-footer. The Suns clear it. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, a big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team. And Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Different look here for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Niang. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Anderson. And MP subbed in for Sensabaugh. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Shams, thank you very much for that report. Cavs leading by 18. Pass to Bailey. Here's Markkanen, defended by Dunn. Markkanen, the pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Collier. No points so far. Allen outside. Now Dunn. Ball stolen. MP outside. Here's Markkanen. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Markkanen's got his first 2 points.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. He's checked in for the Suns. And Utah with a change here, too. Nurkic has checked in for Bailey. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Rich. Richards. Green for three. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
Here's Green, following the three by Utah. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on MP.
You can tell Green is fearless on the floor, going right into the defender with his shot.
Free throw good, Green. And last season, the Jazz with the worst record in franchise history, Grant.
Yeah, losing with a plan, though. Utah, such a smart organization. If you're going to tear it down to the studs, do it in a good draft year.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. And it's Brooks in for Allen. And here are the Suns now, following the three by Utah. Brooks against Markkanen. Pass to Edwards. Over Green. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 4 assists in the game.
Getting it done from the in-between area. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
Now here's Green. He had 31 in the win against Memphis. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Edwards gets the bucket. MP's got 40 points.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
To the inside, here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Phoenix making a switch here. Allen's checked in. And it's the Suns with the ball. Booker surveying the D. Driving inside. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
That bucket is what makes Book so special. He's a 2 with the handles of an elite point guard.
Filipowski, the pass to Edwards. From outside, off the mark. The Suns have got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Brooks outside. Outside, Williams. Pass to Allen. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And here's MP from outside. It's good. MP. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 6 assists in the game. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Allen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Edwards gets the bucket.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
George against Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so it's the Utah Jazz, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Back to the game after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Utah Jazz.
Normally I say you want a versatile attack, but the way they're shooting the three ball, I don't know about that.
Versatile or versatile, this game is about as uncompetitive as we have seen. And now let's take a look at our power rankings and see who's ahead in the early going.
You look at the Jazz, season is young, but they're coming up. A great team that still has room for improvement, man.
You just hope they can maintain this level of play all season long. They've been a fun team to watch.
Indeed.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Keontae George out there with MP. Then it's Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. Now here's Green. Outside, Williams. Pass to Booker. Oh, sweet move. And Booker with the jam.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
Everyone knows Devin Booker for one thing, Richard, his ability to score.
Yeah, I always think back to that 70-point game he had against the Celtics. He was only 20 at the time, the youngest ever in that 70-point club.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Guys?
That's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. There's the 3, and Brooks with a basket on the assist from Williams.
You got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. I think right now. Oh, he might be looking at some adjustments.
And it's time to get down with your mascot. Let's groove.
a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. The Suns in second.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
MP against Green. George outside. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And this is inexcusable. The defense must force Markkanen further away from the rim.
And RJ, you grew up in Phoenix. I imagine still a lot of connections in this neck of the woods.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to win a state title in high school in this building right here. Look, some of the people still work here. Then I played my college ball just a few hours away in Tucson. Bear down.
For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Booker with it. Picked up by Markkanen. An open look for Booker. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to George. Markkanen looking it over. Back to George. On the wing, MP puts up a 3. Kicks it out to Markkanen. 3-pointer. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Down low. And the powerful one-handed slam.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
George passes to Nurkic. He shoots it. The Jazz again can't hit.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
George passes to Nurkic. Edwards against Green. Back to Filipowski. Screen by MP. Shot clock at 6. And that one is hammered home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Different look for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Williams. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. And it's Allen in for Brooks. Bailey's checked in for Utah. Now here's Dunn. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. With the step back, Green. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
Coach has to be pleased with what Green is doing out there, playing with a ton of energy on the offensive end.
Pass to Bailey. Back to George. Inside. And MP gets it to go. On the assist by George. MP's got 48. And it's Allen with the ball for Phoenix. Outside, Green. Fires for 3. The rebound by Filipowski. Utah leading by 22. Edwards finds George. Here's Bailey. Pass to Edwards. 4-3. That one no good.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Nurkic, covered by Richards. Edwards, no good. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Wide open look. And he hits the jumper for 2. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Outside Booker. Pass to Green. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Bailey. Utah leading by 22. Now George. Hits hits yet again. Wow!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Booker, the pass to Richards. And here is Green, covered by MP. George with a steal. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
A big-time slam right there by Bailey. You know, good to see this young man play with such authority.
Now here's Booker from deep three-point land. That one doesn't drop. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Jazz delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out.
Going with almost an entirely new group here. Williams is checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Brooks, he's checked in for Goodwin. And it's Booker in for Allen. MP's checked in for Utah. Mark Williams out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Green. And it's Brooks in at the 3, small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
To the left side wing. Bailey, the pass to Edwards. And the 3 off target.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down. And the answer is yes.
And it's Green missing.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3
connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. And it's Green missing.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Count it. Edwards has got 11 points here in the second half.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
From about 19. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Booker with it. And it's Niang picking him up to the middle. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Booker.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside Edwards. It's Anderson on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's the 3. Edwards can't hit. Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Booker again. Phoenix good for 2.
Make no mistake, Devin Booker is a shooter. If he sees a chance, he is going to take it.
Pass to Bailey. Here's Collier. They set the pick. The 3 is up. And that's good. Bailey for 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Brooks outside. Shoots over Bailey. Brooks, the pass to Green. Clock at 2. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Jazz.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
It's Edwards on the wing. Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. Booker with it. So it's Utah easily grabbing this one. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
60 plus in the win for you, MP. Was I seeing things, or did you leave a few points on the board out there? It felt like you could have hit 70 if you wanted.
I took a lot of good shots, and I made a good share. I'm not trying to...
BA, over to you.
Thank you, Dominic. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.